In this video, we're going to learn what an interface is and how to use it. All right. So here we can see what an interface is. I'll link this so you can read it. Uh, but a good way to explain it is, so let's say you see a dog on the street and you tell it to sit. Maybe the dog knows how to sit, maybe it doesn't. If it knows, it does it. If it doesn't, it just ignores you and keeps going, right? That's what an interface does. So you create an interface, and if a class implements it, it will do the thing. But if you call it on another class, it will not do anything. So it'll be easier to explain when we actually implement it. But that is the basic concept of it. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna implement an interface. Right. So we go here to blueprint, then blueprint interface. Then we're gonna call it BI for blueprint interface and character helper. This is for the character, so we're gonna do that. So now creates a default function called new function. We're gonna call it test interface. And then the compile save, and then that's created. But now we have to tell the character what to do when this function gets called, right? So we go to the character, we go to class settings up here, and on the right, inherited interfaces. So it doesn't have any interfaces, it only has nav agent, which is the default. Then here we add one, and we call character. We select the character. And as you can see, we added the interface, and on the left side, under interfaces, this thing popped up. Our interface popped up. So we double click it to implement it, and it pops up here in the event graph. Now we do something. So let's print string. And then we say the interface was called. Okay, so whenever this interface is called on this actor, which is our character, this will happen. But how do we call this interface, right? So we're gonna make a dummy actor, call it interface tester. So we're gonna add a collider, so we can do an overlap event. You can just do a box collision, right? And then on the right side, hidden in game. We're gonna untick hidden in game so we can see it in game, or then we wouldn't be able to see it. And then we're gonna implement its begin overlap component, right? We don't need any of these. And okay, so whenever an actor overlaps, it's gonna call this. And on the other actor, which will be the character, right? We're gonna call testing interface. Test interface. As you can see, interfaces have a little symbol right here that shows you that it's an interface. Okay, we're gonna stop. And as soon as we collide with this, well, overlap with this, it's gonna call this interface. And we're gonna see it in action here. Oh, we forgot to put in the actor. As you can see, it's right there. We're gonna overlap it. And on the top left, you can see the interface was called. Okay, so that's how it works. But if your actor does not implement the interface, so we're going to go here, delete it. This becomes irrelevant. It doesn't do anything. And we also don't get any errors, right? If we do casting and you cast it to the wrong thing, you will get an error. You might crash. So this is why interfaces are really useful. You save on the casting and you save on errors. That's it. See you later.